Hi, everybody, and good evening, good afternoon, good morning, and all the goods to you wherever you are. So, today I am super thrilled to have somebody that I've literally manifested to be here. I know I'm talking a lot about manifestation, but what can I do? These days, it's a season of manifestation for Nandini. So Leena, I saw on one of our millionaire masterminds, and I kind of fell in love with her. And I said, "Oh my
Oh,
God, she's so special." And I loved what she had to say. I loved her gratitude for founding. See, even now I get a lump in my throat when I talk about.
your heart chakra is vibrating.
Yeah, for our founder members, she was just so giving and loving about them, and so I did a little bit of snooping, and I just loved the way she spoke, soft, gentle, and I said, okay, wow, here, I just feel a lot of love for this person, and God, may she be on my page one day, and well, here she
Yay.
is. So,
This is
so
the easy one. You should have asked for more.
no, these little sweet things that actually make life worth living.
That's true.
You know,
That's
it's
true.
really, I feel it's these little moments, these special little moments and special gifts that make life so special because life is full of the ordinary, life is full of the small things,
Absolutely.
and then the larger things get larger. But these are the things that I'll remember. So, yeah, Leena, would you introduce yourself to the audience and would you tell them about your journey? And then I'll ask you the next question.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Nandini, for such a kind introduction and welcome. And whatever you're feeling, I feel likewise. I always say that, our community is like my new mandala. Mandala is a circle, right, in Sanskrit. And it's like I do a lot of mandala dot painting, and
Yeah.
you think there's not enough room for more, but you'll always find that there's so much room for more. And then when it's complete or it's ongoing, it looks so beautiful. So I just feel like that. All the feelings are just straight from the heart. And I'm glad that it touched you in some way. And I'm really happy to be here talking to you, sharing about my journey with you. So looking forward. And about me, my name is Leena Bedre, and I'm originally from Mumbai, India, and I live in Dallas. So it's been around 18 years that I'm in the United States. I lived in New York, and I lived in Los Angeles, and now Dallas. I was into corporate IT for so many years that I don't miss now. And I worked as a senior quality assurance analyst in healthcare firms. And it's been around 4 years that I'm doing this venture, doing this digital business, and I do this full time. I've not gone back to my IT career. So it was post pandemic. I was on a career sabbatical for various reasons, including my health, and my kid was just a year old. Um, my workplace was not giving me work from home before COVID. So I decided to resign that time because my child needed my attention. I mean, it's a no brainer what you choose, right? Um, I just wanted to work from home, which I was denied. And especially being in IT healthcare, it's very critical data that you cannot really carry home all the time. So when I saw this, of like just a normal ad on the feed, right? The person I saw was so simple and it looked so genuine. And I was like, okay, what wrong can this be? Let me see it. And I was really taken aback, taken really, really surprised to see that how incredible and resonating the webinar was. And as I explored more, it just checked off every single thing from my list. So here I am. I was looking for my time freedom. I was looking to live life on my own terms. And that's how I ended up here, and I'm loving it here. You're on mute.
So I want to ask you why digital. Hey, hi Uma, how are you doing?
Hi, Uma.
So I want to ask you, um, why digital? Why did you look on the digital space? Is it because you were in IT, so you felt, yes, this is something that you know,
Hmm.
or uh,
Yeah, that's a good question. Actually, no, because we have people in this digital business from all professions. So, IT, not at all tech savvy, grandmas who couldn't even scroll on their phone, literally, and she's a leader now. You, as actors, have people from top notch banks. So, why digital is, as I said, I explored this business when it was post pandemic, 2021. The world had shut down. Traditional businesses had shut down. And what all did we not order online during the pandemic, right? Every single thing, including tomatoes. So, I mean, this is the new era that we live in. Digital era is booming. And I just felt it was the perfect time to venture into it, to look into it. And I felt that was more sustainable than having seen the pandemic that we all saw in our lifetime, right? And what's the guarantee that we'll not have any other thing like that again? So, seeing all the stories and doing my research just made me believe that this is the best way for that time for me, being a mom of like a 1 year old and being on a career sabbatical, having my own health issues at that time. So I needed my own schedule. And this digital business gave me that flexibility to have my own schedule, to plan my day, to be around my kids, to homeschool my kids, because I didn't want to send them for at least till the time was right back to school, right? And the world becomes a smaller place when you're in the digital market, right? Like, how are we connecting? You're in Bangalore, I'm in Dallas at the moment. I do have business partners from Mauritius, from Canada, from UAE, from USA, of course, India. The world is your market, unlike, I own a coffee shop like a Starbucks, and then the customers are only the people who walk in, or the localites, or people who are driving by, going to, cross cities. This is not the case in digital marketing, right? And I felt that it was just perfect. I think everyone should explore this venture and see the world of possibilities. Like, it's amazing.
Yeah, it is. It is a wonderful, sweet, simple, no pressure business.
Special business.
That's just so amazing about it. There's no pressure. You don't feel, oh my God, I have to meet this target. I have to meet this thing. I have to. You could just go at your own sweet, happy pace. That's what I love most about it. It's so chilled and cool. It's pretty
Mm,
amazing. But I want to ask you, did you see other things as well, or just directly here?
okay. So I've been just working at a job, right? Like ever since I was 17. I've started working very early in my life due to financial situations back home. Uh, However, see, I'm the only one from my cousin squad who's even doing a job, who
Okay.
was even doing a job, because I belong to a family of artists. Some of them are
Okay.
actors, some of them are singers, some of them are full time artists like painters and sketchers, and they could take a job just to sustain, but otherwise art is the number one calling. So I knew I did the job because I wanted to be able to help my family at that point of time. um, However, when I decided to do something on my own, I did look out for uh, to launch a product. This is the first time I'm saying this in 4 years, Nandini. It's no one knows about this. So I wanted to launch a product, and it went till the prototype stage,
Okay.
creating a prototype, with a proper company in Canada, and it needed few more versions, and that is very expensive. Like, I'm talking about very expensive, and I literally blew my savings on that. So when I got to know the startup cost of this business, I really felt that this is doable for anyone. Like, anyone can choose. Of course, it's an international business, which really is high ticket and high commission paying. So there is going to be some kind of investment capital. But when you compare it to other things that you want to do,
Yeah.
or you might want to think about, this is like still manageable. So I did try one kind of business, but then I knew that I want to work on my schedule and remote, and I didn't even want to go back to the endless meeting jobs. IT's people who in IT will understand. So I just felt this was the right fit. I just go by the flow. I'm very intuitive that way. I just take up signs, and I just go by the flow and just at least I tried, right? And then who knew I'm going to love it so much and be involved so much, and well, here I am.
Yeah, so the product now is done with.
No, it needed a lot more. So I'm like, okay, I don't know. I need something, some other local company. Let's see. I might revisit that later, but for now,
Oh,
it's on hold. Yeah.
I feel you may.
Thank you. Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
but I want to ask you one thing because my passion project is mindset. My passion project is the quantum field and neuroscience and like a positive mindset. I think I was born with it. I always say I was a illogical optimist all my life. And
Hmm.
I realize it's, like today it's the positive mindset we talk about it. And I'm all for, I mean, positive mindset to the count of infinite. Like I'm all for transformation, like to in every moment to live with that in your mind. So what I'm always interested and intrigued by anybody who's attracted to this as well. What
Yes.
is it? And I think that's probably the heart connection that I felt so strongly with you that this I know positive mindset plays a very strong role in your life. And come on, manifest your dreams is what you call yourself. So please tell me about it, Leena.
Sure. It's my favorite question. And anything about manifesting or positive mindset, I just get excited. Um, One of the very first posts I made in the community is there's no coincidence. This, if you are watching this, if you're following Nandini, if you're following me, if you're exploring the business, it's not a coincidence. It has to do something with your prior thoughts, your prayers that you had. Like, you must have said that you wanted more time. I wish I had more time. I wish I had more income. I wish I could spend more time with kids, see their milestones, something, wanted to have a side, something that you had thought has led you here, right? And I am a firm believer in law of attraction. I am a proper student of law of attraction. I practice it every day. I have a mentor. Recently, I invested in a mentor. So I am a believer in that part, and I just I just felt that if you see my journey, right, I'm going to present in the community pretty very soon in the coming weeks. So if you see my journey, it has been leaving clues. Like when I'm doing a certain thing, it might not make sense that time, but it connects after a few months.
Yeah.
So being in the flow, being knowing that you attract everything where you focus your energy on, everything, right? Everything matters. And we have another very firm believer of law of attraction right now watching us, Uma Vakil. She's also a firm believer of law of attraction. And I felt that um, I'm not here because of any coincidence. When I saw it, when I saw what the business is all about, like the details, right? I told you that my why was my healing. But when I got to know it synced so perfectly with what I needed, it's like, okay, it's a God made plan. And then everything else, I love mentoring, I love coaching, I love giving and serving. So everything is just a manifestation. And I treat all my prospects, all the leads that come to me with the same thought that I'm here just to provide the information, just like being a means to serve with information, so you can decide what you want, so you can reach your destination. So the page name was not like thought after so much at the time. It is the first ever name that I ever kept for my business page. And though I have a bit of OCD for grammar, it's not manifest your dreams, it's manifest their dreams for some reason. Um because see, I'm a believer. Whoever comes to me with good intention and says that, you know what, this, it should be the, you know, I have a friend who is into numerology, and they're like, you know, you need to have it like the, I'm like, "Oh, it's not grammatically correct." I'm like, no, just do it and see. And it helped. So I'm like, okay, you know, you just attract people. And once you set your intention right, that you are here to serve, or you are here to make it big, or once you set an intention that you want to make it big for yourself, forget serving others, things just starts to happen. You start meeting new people, you start getting inspired by a certain person, or you get an opportunity to deliver somewhere. Like, say you manifested mindset is your favorite, you are presenting in the Millionaire Mastermind this week, this coming Wednesday. I'm so proud of that, so proud of you. I remember being new in the journey, and you might have like, one person might have like 1,000 dreams, but when you have certain health condition, all that dream comes to one dream. You want
Yes.
to stay okay, right?
Yes.
I started in that condition, but there was only one thing on my vision board. I wanted to be on the mastermind. I didn't know what it takes to be on the mastermind. I thought after you reach a certain rank, after you reach a certain milestone or whatever, right? I was there within 6 months
Yeah.
presenting. So yeah, you, whatever you set your intention and focus to, you call for it. So
It's, it's,
did
it's,
I answer your question, or did I? Was
yeah,
it?
you answered my question. Why mindset?
Yeah.
And I understand your connection with mindset because that's really the way it is. And I think we come prepared
Yeah.
beforehand for that. I think I was born. Like
Right.
I know for one of the first things I told my dad was I want to serve others and help
Yes.
others.
Yes.
You know, and I also feel like you very, very clearly that everything but I've asked for this, you know. But
Yeah.
oh my God, this is actually happening.
Right.
And today when I was getting ready for this session,
Hmm.
God literally showed me. He said, you know, but you've asked for it in this order. So I'm giving it to you in this order. And I just like literally came down on my knees and I just felt so grateful that it's true. I did ask for things, and this is the way that came first, and then that came first, and then that came first. And this is really a season of manifestation for me. And everybody who's watching, Simrik, Uma, Euro, the law of attraction, Dream Path Life. I'm sorry, I don't know your name,
Mihuli.
but
Mihuli. I mean,
sorry.
her name is Mihuli. She's watching from
Hi,
Canada.
hi, Mehuli. Okay, Mehuli. Hi, Mehuli. So just know this. We are all walking, talking antennas, and we can attract what
Yeah.
we like to us. We just have to know that. And I think many of us do know that. So we have to really be careful how we walk on this planet
True.
because what we say is being heard, and
Yes.
what we say is going to be reflected back to us.
Yeah.
This here is the most powerful weapon or the most powerful healer that we have. So
Yes.
you decide how you're going to use it.
Absolutely. And I can tell you something interesting if we have time.
Yes, I do want to know. Lots of time.
Talking about, you spoke about quantum field, right? And law of attraction. I'm learning that scientifically now, maybe, but I've been practicing since, because that's the only way I think and I believe.
Yes.
So, you know, we are gearing up for a huge business convention, and we have some amazing speakers lined up.
Hey, Shadi, here we come.
Dave Sherry. Oh my God, I like him so much. So, last convention, which was the first ever convention of our community, I was the first speaker, keynote
I
speaker,
know.
right? So now the planning of this convention goes on for months. It's not an easy task, right? It's like you're talking about hosting around 3,000 people, and that too at the ace level. So the planning goes for months and months and months. The convention is on August 12th. All right. Now here I am, just a normal person with an intuition and an intention to express gratitude and to show a ray of hope. I reach out to the founders 12 days before the convention,
I know.
saying that, oh, you know that? Okay.
Yeah.
So just
That's
Just
when I decided I want you on my page.
and then it was clear in my head, and everything happens in your mindset first,
Yes.
happens in reality later.
Clarity.
Yeah. So it was there. I was up on the stage before even I could reach the founders. I had recorded my speech, and my husband is looking at me and like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I know the next thing. He's going to ask for the recording." Everything was recorded. Everything was on paper. I approached. The founders are so giving. I got the opportunity. Now, then, second fun part is every speaker has an entry song. So I gave three, I was asked for three answers, three song choices. So one of them was Jai Ho. All right.
Yes.
So we decided Jai Ho. The founders really love the song, and I love it too. The moment we decided Jai Ho song, right? I'm like, okay, the call was done. Cut to, I opened the Facebook, and the yearly memory pops up. The yearly memory pops up exactly 1 year ago. I'm listening to Jai Ho live from Mr. Rahman. And I'm like, and I told that I had goosebumps. I told that, can you believe it that this memory just popped up, and everything is in sync when you know clearly what you want, and when
Yes.
things happen in your mindset first, and then it comes into reality. So that's how it
Yeah.
is.
It's so true. That's why I love you so much. And
Ah,
I remember that's when I wanted you on my page. I had no doubt that, that this is some soul connection and we have to meet and we have to chat. And hi, Priyanka. Imagine I've learned how to do this now.
yeah.
Yeah, so I mean that's amazing. I feel really complete. Would you like to say anything else to the audience before we finish today, Leena?
Sure, sure. So, all the people following Nandini, please reach out to her. If you're following me, please reach out. Reach out just to know. All right. This is not a convincing business. Nobody's going to sit and convince you or sell you anything. Just see. If you resonate, move to the next step to see more. All right. And then we're talking so much about this mindset, right? Just just believe in your intuition or instinct or intellect, whatever you call. See what it's saying to you. And if you think you want to go ahead, then we have steps. We You can take the coaching call. And what's the worst that's going to happen? You're trying something new, right? And it has changed so many lives worldwide. You make new connections, which is so beautiful. And it starts with just having the courage to take that leap of faith. And once you are in, please understand this is not like overnight magic. All right. You need to have courage to take the first step, and then just have consistency, have the right mindset. We spoke so much about it. Be curious to learn, be curious to learn, because you are entering a new um, dimension altogether. And only if you update yourself. Of course, you have all the help that you need. The community is the backbone of the entire business. You'll have all the help, like people like Nandini. She presented today, she's presenting on Wednesday. So this is a community of givers, so you'll have so much to receive and to learn from, but you need to be curious enough to implement it. If this doesn't work, then you implement this, and you will, like, be the change that you want to see in your life, right? So just go ahead and see more, and then decide for yourself. And thank you, Nandini, so much for having me on your page. I enjoyed the conversation.
You. I enjoyed having you here too. And it's really been a pleasure meeting you and knowing you. And I'm sure this is going to be the first of many events. And one fine day, I'm sure we're going to meet physically as well.
Sure, the next India visit will meet.
Yeah, yay. So
Thank
thank you very much. It's been my honor. Thank you, everybody, for watching.
you.
And I'll see you. Namaste.
See you on the inside. Bye bye.